I'm just happy to be here.
I'm just thinking about your whole, like, I haven't talked to you, so catch up on you with you a little
Bro, don't make this about me.
Well, they haven't seen you either, dog. It's not about me. It's about them.
No,
it's about the fucking people.
That's true. That's true.
And they haven't fucking seen you.
That's true.
They've been seeing me.
That's true. You're not wrong. You're not lying. All right, fuck it. Whatever.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Savage Over Average podcast. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for joining us. This might be a short one. We're out in the fucking cold. It's drizzling a little bit here and there, but we're going to give you guys the best content we can. Right here with my boy Lupe. Look alive, dog.
What's up, guys?
And we're going to cover, like a vast majority of topics, right? And we're going to get caught up with you a little bit. See how you've been, what you've been up to, what's new, what's old. So how you doing?
Oh, I was sure we started right away. Okay, yeah.
Jump right into it, dog. We ain't got the time. It's fucking raining out here, bro. We don't got all day.
I've been good. Baby just turned a year.
I know, that's crazy when you told me that. I was like, fuck.
So she just turned a year already. So she's a year already, which is crazy. Time flies. So, that's probably like the biggest thing right now.
Yeah, that is the biggest.
Yeah, that's like the biggest thing I can think of right now. But like,
because when last time we did the last podcast, the one with my mom, and prior to her going into her foot surgery.
Yeah.
Which if you guys haven't yet, go check that one out. That was pretty good. You had mentioned to us in a month she was going to be a year.
Yeah.
And we're all like, wait, what the fuck? Well, me and my mom were like, what the fuck? Like, dude, it seems like not too long ago you guys just kind of had her.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, she's a year. So it's crazy. I don't know. It's just crazy. It's a lot to wrap your head around.
Like, damn, this is 1 year. Look, how fast 1 year went by. What about 10?
Yeah, a little bit. My brother keeps like joking around. He's like, and next you know she'll be in kinder, and next you know she'll be already in 6th grade, and then you know she's graduating. I'm like, bro,
she has a boy. She's trying to be like,
hey,
I'm just saying, bro.
Hey, tone it down, man. Tone it down. Bring it down a notch. No, but yeah, that's what he was telling me. Yeah, that's what he's been saying. I was like, oh shit, you're right. But I mean, it is kind of what it is. Like, you know? Time's gonna pass by, so you just gotta enjoy it, you know.
Yeah.
And make the best of it. That's the way I'm trying to look at it.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, no, it's crazy. She's a year. She's we just had a doctor's appointment. Everything went well. She's healthy. So, but yeah, I think that's honestly the biggest like news, I guess you could say, that I have going on. So,
is she crawling, walking, talking, eating regular food?
She's eating regular like solids now. Like obviously not like a whole steak, like. But
why not, bro? You can have a carnivore diet,
bro. Working on it.
Eggs.
Yeah, so like scrambled eggs and stuff like that. Like basically, there's not a restrictive diet type of thing.
All she eating is solid foods? Not yet.
No, she still has her milk and stuff like that. Okay. We're gonna, she'll have like whole milk now instead, slowly instead of formula or whatever. But yeah, she's eating good. So now we went to Denny's yesterday after appointment, and we got her some mac and cheese and some pancakes and. She was, little pieces here, but
Is there anything you've given her that she's tried and she hasn't liked? That'd be interesting.
Yeah, there was it was Gerber, I think. It was like some Gerber thing she didn't like.
Oh, okay. But the
but like
baby food.
Oh yeah, baby food.
Not solid. Like give her olives or like I'm just saying something like I don't know.
Olives, man.
Yeah, that's probably the best. Just because I don't like olives. That's
I don't like
olives
and shit.
Okay.
Angie likes olives.
Yeah, but that's kind of weird. That's not the best food to give a baby, obviously.
Yeah, no.
I don't fucking know.
Chicken. She said chicken. Yeah, chicken stuff like that. So that's cool. Like I said, it's.
But there has been no solid food we gave her, and she just don't like.
Trying to think of something. Not really. No. Like she'll try it. She loves strawberries. She loves a shit of strawberries. She could probably like survive off strawberries on her own and shit.
All day.
Yeah. We'll slice them up and she'll eat them, and she's like just cool with them. Like little pieces. She'll just. I'm like, what? Which is ironic because Angie can't have strawberries because she's allergic.
Damn.
Yeah, but her baby's like, oh, you're just munching down. Same thing with bananas.
Yeah.
She loves bananas, but Angie can't have bananas either. So I'm just like,
well, that's good. I mean, she's not allergic to them. Shit.
Yeah, so I'm like, all right, cool. Shit, we'll have them. We have banana pancakes. So, that's cool.
You and her.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean.
So Angie's like the outsider now, like.
Well, with that, when it comes to like, cause those allergies and stuff like that, and everything, the combination is always strawberries and bananas. Like, if you always look around, what do they combine together?
Yeah,
Pancakes, with strawberries and banana. Or strawberry and banana drink, or strawberry and banana smoothie. It's always kind of
they go good.
They go together, so it's always so. But yeah, no, it's cool.
She's like closer to one of you guys than the other.
Her mom probably.
Yeah,
I think so.
That's interesting.
Well, it's her mom, like You know, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So, but it's cool. I mean, it is what it is.
No, because I hear other people, or I like notice other people that most of it's the opposites. The daughter's usually closer to the father, and the son's usually closer to the mother.
I've heard the same.
But maybe it's just she's still a baby, so maybe
I heard it like it'll transition like back and forth type of thing. That's what I heard.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, it doesn't matter. It doesn't like bother me.
Yeah, nah. Like, I just didn't see that. I didn't think that.
Yeah, no. So like I said, I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe someone else on the outside perspective can chime in, but I think so.
Yeah.
Which is okay. Like I said, as long as
Like, why is she rather be held by her? Is that why, or
sometimes? Yeah, I
like
think so.
Or she could get her to stop
It's
crying.
like she could soothe her quicker. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's cool. I mean, like I said, maybe later on she'll flip over. Like, but it's okay.
Yeah.
I'm not like, oh, I'm not hurt about it. Some people be hurt about it, like, oh, baby don't love me, it only loves you, and so I'm like, that's cool as long as she's, loved by both of us. It don't really matter.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
And you guys thinking about having any other ones, or is she gonna be the only child, or you don't know yet?
We don't know yet.
Okay.
TBD. TBD.
To be determined.
To be determined.
Okay,
yeah.
You got to break it down. I'm not aware of all that.
Oh shit.
Acronyms.
Yeah, the acronyms. Yeah.
What have you learned in this year or what did you see this year that you didn't think you'd see, or experience that you didn't think you'd experience? How did the year go? I know it's a lot of questions, right?
Yeah.
I was trying to get direct with it. How did the year go compared to your expectations? What's your new first time being a parent and your daughter?
I think
with that in that aspect.
I don't think it was as bad as some people put it out there, but I think because the baby's like really like calm, so I think that's what it is. Because a lot of the parents are like, oh, that they had their first couple months were terrible and they couldn't sleep, but like I said, our baby pretty much slept over like throughout the night. If she woke up was once or maybe twice, but other people are like, I was up the whole night and the baby wouldn't stop crying, but for us it wasn't. So I think that's one of those things where I was like, okay, it wasn't too bad. Obviously, they always say like the second one is like totally opposite of the first.
Really? Yeah. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I didn't either until I had a baby.
Is that why you're like, I don't know about the second one?
No, it's just, I mean, it like I said, TBD. Yeah. TBD, still trying to maneuver around the first one.
Yeah, and then like you said, you're doing your whole business too.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of time, a lot of effort, and
yeah,
may not be the best time,
I think it's one of those where like you never think this is the right time,
That's true.
For both things, like it's never the right time for you to start a business or for you to start a family, but there's not really a right time, I think.
Yeah.
So it's more of just right now just navigating. It's a learning experience still, but like I said, I think that's one thing that I'm kind of happy that she wasn't like
fussy
or like that she wouldn't sleep through the night.
Because I remember, I think the first interview we did after you guys had her, that's one of the things you said is that she wasn't as bad at night how everybody made it out to be.
Yeah.
Your guys' a specific situation with her.
Yeah, because like I said, I had a coworker that had her baby a couple months after we had ours, and she was like, I haven't slept. It's been terrible. It's been like, for the last 2 weeks, like we've been like on and off sleeping and blah blah. I'm like, oh yeah, that sucks. Like, damn, yeah. But I can't, like, we couldn't relate because luckily, like I said, she hasn't been like that.
Do you think it was like just the luck of the draw, or do you think it's like every baby has their temperament, or is there anything specific you guys did that you think helped? Like somebody listening to this or somebody, you know what I mean?
I don't know. I think a lot of it has to do with temperament, like how temperament on the baby. I think honestly, because like I said, she's pretty calm. As long as like we were feeding her, she was fine. Like she just wanted food,
and then some people say it's different with boys and girls too.
Mm-hmm.
I heard that.
Yeah,
but I heard girls are worse. I think
that's what I heard too.
So I don't
jinx me.
That doesn't support that case.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of it has to do too with like you're very patient. You're like a very patient person.
I try to be.
Angie's very well compared to normal people.
Oh yeah.
You guys are very patient.
Which I try to be.
Well, you more than Angie. No offense. I'm just saying. But I think that has a big part to do with it too. Where other people, when a baby's crying and they don't know how to stop them, a frustrated situation, they're up in the middle of the night, their sleep's being disturbed, where you might attack the situation different, they just want to go back to sleep.
Oh,
they just, well, like, I just can't get the baby to stop. Like, what is it? Like, they don't know what to do, and it's frustrating.
I think. Well, I don't know. Like I said, I'm usually not someone that sleeps a lot. So I mean, at the same time, it's like some people like are used to the 10 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
So you disturb that, and it's like, oh, like disturb it a couple times, and you wreck their whole schedule.
Yeah, you throw a wrench in the machine, it's all fucked
yeah,
up.
Yeah. So for me, it was like I'm used to getting 5-6 hours of sleep, and that's fine with me. So I mean, even if I cut down like to 5, I'm still okay. So I think that's helpful.
And then you said it before, or like I've experienced it, where you've been in a stressful situation, and you could still think clearly, you could still maneuver. What is it, fight or flight?
Yeah.
You could still, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You, all right, calm. Because you've said that before, the best thing to do is stay calm, which everybody, I guess someone knows it, but not everybody can control it.
Yeah.
Not everybody can control their emotions, their feelings, the adrenaline.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I feel like that somewhat has to do with like, because it's just frustrating time.
Yeah.
In the beginning for new parents, and they don't know what to do.
Yeah.
So it could just be overwhelming.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like that might have something to do with it as well.
It could be. I think it's just a little bit of everything. Like I said, I think also too sometimes. I mean, obviously I'm not young. I'm fucking 30.
You're young, bro.
Fucking 29.
You're closer to the beginning than the end.
Let me finish my sentence. Hold on. But a lot of people have their kids at like 19, 20. Can you picture you having a kid at 19, 20?
They would be fucking traumatized.
See what I'm saying? I mean, right now you'd probably still say the same thing at this age, but obviously you're more mature, you're grown, your temperament is different than when you're 18, 19, 20. I think that also has a lot to do with it because, I mean, the human, males don't fully develop to what, 21, 22, their brains, but they're having a kid at 19. It
might be 25, dog.
Or something, something like that. So, like I said, you're having a kid at 20, 19. Yeah. It's gonna be like stressful.
Yeah.
So I think
you don't have as much life experience as well.
Yeah, but like I say, your brain hasn't even fully developed sometimes, and you're already having a child. Like,
but because I feel like some people even our age, bro, they're still immature.
Yeah.
It's like maturity kind of doesn't matter what age you are.
Yeah.
Some people could be 35, 38 and acting like fucking boys.
Yeah, I think so. Like I said,
and then there's some girls that are like 20, 21 years old that act like ladies.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
it's like maturity is not based on your age at the same time.
Yeah, for me, like I said, I think it took a bit for me to mature too. So that's why I'm like, for me, I think at the age too where I'm at, I think fine.
Yeah.
And obviously I've worked with like children now, so I at least have a little bit more of a better concept of how they kind of work, so or how they function.
Yeah.
So I think that's one of the things that helps. But like I said, I think age has a big thing to do with it. That's why, like I said, at 20, 21, a lot of people are still trying to party, be, young, and then they have a kid.
They don't even know themselves yet.
Yeah, so it's like...
they don't even know who they are.
Yeah, so then... Yeah, pretty much, yeah, and then they have a kid, and it's like, oh, shoot. Just throw a whole curveball at them. Whether it was planned or not, like I said, it's like the age and, their mindset, where they're at, So I think that also has a lot to do with it.
Yeah. Have you guys started, or have you thought, or when does that happen? You guys baby-proof the house?
Around this time.
So have you guys started? Or have you looked into this stuff?
Yeah, we've been like cleaning and stuff like that. You make sure, because like I said, she crawls now and stuff like that. But once she starts walking, that's where like
the cabinets,
all hell breaks loose.
What is it? For the outlets, right?
Yeah, the outlets and all that stuff. The covers and all that stuff. Yeah.
And for the hallways too, the
barriers.
Gate
the little barriers. Yeah.
So that's next.
So stuff like that. Yeah, that's the next step.
Yeah.
So.
That's interesting. I think, like you said, when parents are so young, I feel like it's unfair to the kids as well. Because, like I said, I think if I had a kid at that age, they'd be traumatized.
You were the kid.
Huh?
You were the kid. Who'd be traumatized?
No, my bad. Yeah, I would traumatize the kid.
Oh shit.
I would traumatize that kid compared to now. Like you said, maybe I still would, but it'd be like I was a completely different person, and most people are as well.
Yeah.
And I think people don't realize how much the environment, how much parenting dictates somebody's mentality, beliefs, and overall their mental health, their well-being, like everything, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah,
it's crazy, and it's crazy to think that most people, they don't raise their kids. It's YouTube or TikTok. It's their favorite influencer that they're actually being influenced by.
That's true.
And back before it was everybody's connected by social media, like you were literally influenced somewhat by your parents.
Yeah.
Now it's not the same no more. So how do you see that now that you're a parent? Is it somewhat like scary? Do you feel more pressure?
No, I don't think so. I just, like I said, it depends on the person, like how the people are and their, like how their mindset is.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so. I mean, obviously, like I'm not gonna deny that social media and like, you know, YouTube and all that stuff exists. I'm not gonna be like, oh, they don't exist. That's not, because then I'm in denial.
Yeah.
I gotta acknowledge that that's out there, and that I have to kind of teach her how to like maneuver through that as well. At the same time, like if I'm pretty sure maybe you've known people like, oh, you can't have social media, and then the kid goes and does it behind their back. It's even worse.
Yeah.
You know, it's even worse. And then it's like, so you gotta like teach them the rights and wrongs, you know, type of stuff. So like that, they, even when you're not around, they're doing what they're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Because it's easy for the kid to act right when you're around, but when you're not around, that's when they're really gonna be tested on how, and that's where your parenting skills get tested.
I seen some video and they were saying it was like some 38, 40-year-old woman. She was talking about her son that was like 20 years old and how he was out doing his own thing, messing around with chicks, and she didn't like it.
Yeah.
She didn't know what to do. She couldn't find him anywhere. Like she's stressing out. She's like venting to the camera. And I was just watching it and I was thinking like, do they not realize that they're babies, they're bundles of joy, these little creatures that they created, like one day they're going to be a member of society.
Yeah.
Hopefully productive member of society, but they're going to be an actual adult.
Yeah.
That can be controlled.
Yeah.
And I feel like the majority of parents as well, they forget that. Like, so when they're younger, it's just like, no, you're going to do this because I said so. Was somebody behind me or what, dog? You got me tripping.
I'm watching your back, making sure no one comes up behind you, you know?
Yeah, they're super over controlling to where they don't give them those options. They don't let them make those mistakes, learn how to make the right choices, or give them the room to make those errors to learn from. Because sometimes was it like a loss or a failure? So it's actually a lesson.
Yeah.
But as a parent, if they're being overprotective, they're not allowing them to make that lesson.
Like that mistake, to learn a lesson from it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I feel like they forget that. So when they turn 18, 19, and we've all been there where we're kids, most people could relate. Where it's like, no, I'm 18, I could do whatever the fuck I want now.
Yeah.
Well, technically you can, but if you're not raised with the right mindset, or you know what I mean?
Yeah. Go do the wrong stuff
seeing
real
your
quick.
parents make the right choices.
Yeah.
Letting them allow you to make the right choices, you're going to make the wrong ones real fucking quick.
Yeah, for sure.
And then like what you said also, going back to social media, because you've always said this, you know, I gotta, what is it like, give you props. Is that you've always said, like, you've always been someone like social media ain't going nowhere, advocate for social media.
Yeah.
And me, I was used to be against it.
Yeah.
And then I had see the light.
Epiphany and shit.
Yeah, something like that. So also teaching kids that it's not going nowhere and it can be a tool.
Yeah.
Especially in their generation. They can use it to make money, to sell stuff, to get their message out, to raise awareness about certain things.
Yeah.
Like, it's a whole nother world. It's a whole tool that we didn't have when we were younger.
Yeah.
Or not to the same level.
Yeah.
There was social media.
It was an infant stage, I guess, or like it was still barely like, it wasn't where it's at now.
Yeah, bro.
It wasn't. It was nowhere near where it was at.
Because you just had the people you knew, and maybe a couple actors, or just people you knew, your family, your friends, coworkers, and now people can make a video, and millions of people see it that they've never fucking met before.
Yeah.
One video.
Yeah.
All it takes is one video. That's fucking powerful. To me, I think about that, I'm like, fuck, that's fucking crazy. It's powerful.
Yeah, no, for sure.
So I think like you said, it's important to teach the kids that to make the right decision and to use the tools. Not just because if you just tell the kid, if you were to tell your daughter, like, no, you're not getting a phone, you're not having social media, you're kind of hurting them in a way. As much as you want to protect them, you're somewhat hurting them because they don't have the same opportunities as some other kids have.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it just depends. Everything's like, I know you're gonna hate this, but balance.
No, yeah.
Like it's kind of like okay, yeah, hey, like you gotta like it's there, but I mean you gotta also like know when and where you can use it and when you can't use it and what you should be doing on it and what you shouldn't be doing on it. Because I'm pretty sure like say you know people or you've seen people and you're like, damn, they post this type of content and shit. Like what the fuck, like, but did anybody ever tell them not to post that shit, or did anybody tell them like, hey, just 'cause you could post other stuff that's gonna make you famous. It doesn't have to be that. It could be something else, you know. So I guess like you said, the rights and wrongs, teaching them, showing them. So I'm still learning too. So I'm still learning too. So you know, I'm not there yet. So I don't know in 10 years what social media is gonna look like.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, it could be completely different. Now you fucking put goggles on and you're teleported to a different fucking world and shit.
Well, that's what your homie Gary Vee says.
Yeah. So
what is it, VR?
Yeah, the VR.
VR is gonna be the new thing.
Yeah.
I mean, they already have the Ray-Ban, those Meta glasses.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Yes, like I said, you don't know. Like you don't. I don't know what social media is gonna look like. Like I said, you're fucking step into like a room and then you're transported. I don't know.
Yeah.
It could be way different now.
Yeah.
So, but obviously, don't be blind either to the technology.
Yeah.
So,
how do you think to prepare for like the future now that she's won and like the stage so she gets to 5'10"? Like, is there certain people you talk to? I know you said your parents, but other than that, have you got accumulated more friends? Have you met more friends, similar situations, or you read books, or are you subscribed to certain YouTube channels
fucking
now?
Social media and shit, bro. That's
is
like
it
other
your
parents.
algorithms more targeted towards being a parent?
No, not like Angie's.
Oh, okay.
Angie's mine's still
mine's
still cars and guns and stuff and trucks. But
and would you say cars and what?
Guns.
I can't hear you.
Guns.
Say it with your chest, homie.
I can't. The woke people watching.
Man, fuck the woke people. The fuck? They ain't watching, dog. You think they'd get this far?
Yeah, no.
Fuck no. They would have got their feelings hurt by like episode 3.
Guns, America.
America.
But no, yeah. So I think that my social media is a little different, but I mean, still cool to like review, like look at stuff and like when I'm buying new product or like stuff for the baby.
Yeah.
Like I gotta go stroller shopping, so I gotta start looking at reviews on strollers.
You gotta look at a new. You don't have one?
Well, they outgrow them.
Oh.
Like whatever, like I had that seat that was like the Duna, the one that was like.
Oh, okay.
Remember I had that? I
just remember you told me it was super expensive.
Yeah. So she outgrew that expensive one, so now I gotta find something else that I like that's expensive.
Mm.
We just upgraded her seat too because I outgrew it. So we got the Nuna.
The Nuna?
That's what it's called.
Is it the same brand?
No, fuck no.
It sounds
right, but no, different brands, different companies.
Is it expensive shit too as well?
It's
or best quality, the balance, or what?
It's a balance, bro. It's a balance. Best bang for your buck. Sure, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And how long before she grows out of that one?
That one is what do you call it? Like it grows with her type of thing.
Okay.
So at some point it'll be a rear, like forward facing seat. That's like stuff like that. I didn't know stuff like that. But again, social media, like I said, and like looking around and reviews and going on YouTube and stuff like that, and kind of just watching other parents that have gone through it or have bought it. That helps make my decisions sometimes. Like, does this work for me? Does it not work for me?
Has there been shit that you guys bought that you really didn't need, or really like you were steered the wrong way through somebody? Like, man, they said this would be helpful, but it's more complicated.
No.
You know how there's a lot of things on social media. Oh yeah, this will make your life so much easier. Like meal prep this or whatever. But that's one example. But for a baby, is there something that you guys fucking didn't even use, or you wasted money on, and you can't get your money back?
I'm trying to think. Yeah, I can't think of anything. We bought this nightlight for her, but she didn't use it long. Maybe like a month. Like it would like you can like so she wouldn't be scared. Like, but she actually likes like the room darker. So.
Oh, that worked.
Yeah, like we have like a little tiny little light that comes from our charging port, and that's enough to, I guess, satisfy her light needs at night. I guess.
Yeah.
So I think we bought. It was like this like I don't know, looks like a football type light that was like supposed to be like really good, and it plays like background noise and stuff like that, but it's just hanging out in the room somewhere. We didn't end up using it like how we thought we would,
Yeah.
So that's I think one of the things that comes to mind. So every baby's different, so some parents are like, it changed my life, and yada yada. But for me, it didn't. Like the AC probably works better for us. Like we turn the AC on, and that's her background noise. She knocks out.
That little humming.
Yeah. That's my background noise.
I feel like that's better too, because you don't want to be dependent on a light. Because then you go somewhere and you got to take the light with you or what? Or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She's not gonna be able to sleep because she don't have the light, and it's like, that kind of sucks. I think that's even better.
Mm-hmm.
What did how did you guys celebrate her 1 year?
Oh, we went to Disneyland.
First time, right? It's not her first time. She had went.
So she had gone like a week before.
Oh shit!
But we ended up actually staying like overnight there and stuff like that. So we were able to stay later and like get there earlier and like for those 2 days. So that we stayed there.
So you stayed there. She went a week before, but then for her
birthday we stayed there. Like we stayed at Anaheim, in Anaheim.
Okay.
Like
explore more of the park.
Explore more, walk around. You know.
Was she able to get on it? Yeah, right.
We got on a couple rides. Yeah, nothing crazy. Obviously, it's like
not teacups, huh?
No.
Teacups were fun.
Back in the days. Yeah, no. It was like the smaller rides. Like we got on the carousel.
Some train or something.
We got him on the tree. Yeah, we got her on the train. We got her on. What else did we get her on? We did get her on one roller coaster. I probably wouldn't recommend it. I don't remember the name though.
Did she cry?
She was like mid. I want to cry.
About to?
Yeah, that was.
She was like, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I didn't know what was going on either. So I totally feel her on that.
You didn't know the ride was going to be a roller coaster?
It was like one. It's not necessarily a roller coaster because it doesn't like, but it was like a. It was a little rougher than I thought it would be.
Okay, I was about to say that it didn't look as bad, but then when she went on it, probably felt. You went on it?
Yeah.
It felt worse than what it was.
Yeah. What it looked yeah. Because it was one. I don't know what it was. It was like a Mickey one. So I said, "Oh, Mickey," but it was a little rougher than I thought for her. So I'm like,
maybe for next year.
Maybe when she's a little bigger. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe 2. Maybe I don't know. But
do you think that would be like a little tradition? Disney every.
I don't know. I didn't think about that. I don't know.
Is there any traditions you guys are planning on starting, or that you guys would like to have? Have you thought about like any tradition?
Like, what do you mean? Like,
well, because she's barely going to be 1, so you could say like, oh, once a year we do this. Once a year we go to this vacation, or we go to this place, or I don't know, certain traditions that families have, right?
Yeah.
Or even if it's like marking on the wall how tall they are. I don't know, just something where it's like, because right now you're starting.
Yeah.
So you could do something and like 10 years from now be like, damn, look at
like the difference in the growth.
Yeah, bro. Or buy her, I don't know if you buy them a certain necklace, bracelet, or I don't know what the fuck you buy babies. I'm sorry, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah. I don't know. I've never thought about that. Like a tradition like that,
Or even if it's going like you guys, it doesn't have to be Disneyland. But like every weekend this year, you guys go camping or go. Like I know you used to go to Big Bear.
Yeah.
Like you make it a point where this is our family tradition.
I mean, obviously, like not a specific. How do you say it?
Specific date.
Specific date, yeah. But once a year, yeah, we're gonna go.
Because I just feel like it's easy to get caught. For me, it's easy to get caught up in life and forget. I haven't went camping in years. I've been wanting to go.
I've been hearing you say that
for years.
For years.
So it's good to have like me and my dad. We used to have tradition. Where for Thanksgiving, on Thanksgiving Day, we'd go fishing in the morning.
Yeah.
Come home, eat some turkey. Like that's a tradition that we did for a couple years.
Yeah.
But not since I was a kid, but it was a tradition. It's nice. I feel like it's cool to have some type of traditions.
Yeah, I mean, I think as she gets a little like as she's reasoning more, like my brother says, she gets an update every week. She's like every week she gets an update, bro. Update. Yeah, then like she gets an update, bro. Every day she does something new. Like we taught her how to say.
Why is she glitchy?
We taught her how to say what's up.
How'd she do it?
So like we'll be like, "What's up?" and she'll be like, "Back to you."
Yeah.
I'll be like, "What's up?" and she'll be like,
"I'm gonna try next time."
Yeah. So she'll say what's up to you. So that's what we've been practicing. So as my brothers always say, she always has a firm upward, bro. She's always getting updated.
Yeah.
So like I said, I think a little bit more as she becomes more like cognitive.
Yeah, cognitive.
Cognitive, like about what she does and stuff like that. We'll probably come up with something.
And what's also cool is like if you've seen on social media, they have it too, where like families have taken pictures at the same place once a year.
Oh yeah, I've seen
once
that. Yeah.
a year. That's what I'm saying. It's cool to have that.
Yeah.
That date. So it's like every June was summertime. Every June, July, families go to this campground, and at this hike they take a picture with this sign.
Yeah.
And you see the kids grow up to adults, and then sometimes they do it with their kids. That's fucking cool.
Yeah.
I think that's fucking cool.
Or the adults go back as adults and reenact that picture.
Yeah,
like
bro.
Keep trying to reenact.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen those. Yeah, I've seen those. Yeah.
And since you guys are just starting, like I don't know, I think that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
You all right?
Yeah, I keep fucking getting all sorts of stuff falling on me.
Did she say any of the what do they call the characters? I'm not about amusement parks, dog. My bad.
Yeah. I mean, it's Disney. They're walking everywhere. Yeah.
Was she like? Could she watch the movies?
She's Angie prepped her.
Okay. So did she know any of them, or was she excited? Or
we were
scared?
trying to catch Stitch, but we didn't find him.
Why does everybody fucking love Stitch, bro?
I don't know.
He don't even fucking talk.
He does.
Does he?
Yeah. Obviously, you haven't watched Stitch.
I don't.
Yeah, he says Ohana.
One word?
Nah, he like mumbles and stuff.
You remind me of Stitch. Now I'm thinking about it.
Because I'm funny, cool, and strong.
We could go
Thank you. I appreciate it.
We could go with those.
Yeah, don't.
The way you came up with that so fast, I'm assuming somebody has told you that before.
No.
You're just really witty.
Hey, man, you gotta get with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we were trying to catch Stitch, but we didn't. But like I said, we had her. Like with the pictures, we got a picture with Darth Vader. We had a picture with like Minnie Mouse. Like,
does she have a favorite movie?
I don't think so. I don't think we're there yet. Like where she's not fully there yet. You know.
I don't know, bro, because I don't know nothing about that. So you say a year, I'm over here like, hey, you buy her bike yet?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. Did you get her first Glock yet? Like, yeah. Nah, bro.
You take her shooting or you take her hunting?
Yeah. So not yet.
No, but for real, are you gonna get her 22? That'd be pretty dope.
That'd be cool. That would be cool.
They have the little pink 22s, bro.
I know.
You looked at them?
I have.
How old would be the oldest you let her go shooting?
Probably once she like, I don't know. I want to say at least. Well, she's like maybe, I don't know. It's a good one. That's a good question.
You gotta talk about it with Angie, bro. You can't be saying numbers out.
That's a good question.
You're in trouble when this shit airs.
That's just a good question. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't want her to be scared of like of guns. Like, oh my god, like a taboo type of thing, you know. Yeah. So at some point, I can't give you a number though.
It depends. Well,
it depends also like on her, I guess, maturity level. Yeah. Like where I see, like if I feel like she won't understand, then no.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, my brother, my little brother Daniel.
Yeah.
I took him when he was 6.
Oh, okay.
And you know me, when I'm at the range, I'm super range.
He's fucking range master. He's a range master.
I'm like the range. I'm safety, bro. I'm all about safety.
It's the only time he worries about safety, honestly.
That is. Hey, you gotta be safe, bro.
Only time he ever says that.
You gotta be safe. Safety is number one priority.
At the range.
The shooting range.
The shooting range, yeah.
But nah, bro. Yeah, I took him, and it wasn't a lot of people. It was me, him, and one other brother.
Yeah.
I had him on the firing line. I said, you only come up here when you're shooting. I'm basically observing them the whole time, helping them, even holding the gun for them. I think it was a cool experience, and it was 22.
Yeah.
And he shot a 9 too, but I was holding the gun just so he could.
In case the fucking recording went out.
Yeah, bro. But I think it was a cool experience for him, and I don't know if it was too young or not. I didn't know. I didn't really think about it too much.
I mean, you were also young too at that time, so.
I was young too, and I was like, you know what? Well, what's the worst that could happen if I'm watching them the whole time?
Yeah.
Literally eyes on them. And like you said, maturity level.
Yeah.
Like, even though he was 6, he knew to listen to me like, hey, stand by my truck.
Yeah.
Don't come to this table where the guns are at. Like,
you
don't step over here. You got something to tell me, you say
it over there.
You don't just walk over here. You're not right around playing with rocks. You're not doing that shit. So that does matter too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. I'm curious to see when.
Yeah, me too.
Just make sure you invite me.
Oh, yeah. Just invite me to go camping too.
You ain't about that life, bro.
Neither are you. You haven't gone.
Bro, I rough it.
When's the last time you went? Exactly.
I can't be saying that.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. It's been that long.
That's because I got a trailer. That's too nice. I like the tent.
Walmart sells it for like $25, bro, and you still ain't going.
You gotta make a fucking tent, bro. I'm savage with that shit. I gotta make a fire with the little fucking spark and everything. Dude.
Okay, fucking caveman. Like I said, but sure, we'll go camping. I'm still waiting. We're supposed to take your trailer out to fucking go desert camping. Still fucking waiting. I had a whole kid already. She's a year and we still haven't gone.
Bro, what?
Huh?
You had a what?
I had a whole kid and she's already a year and we still haven't gone camping with you.
That's true.
I'm just putting that out there,
Where'd you go?
Yeah.
Why'd you fucking think about it?
Because I had already told you like a long ass time ago, let's go, and then nothing. Ask Angie, we were all gonna go, remember? And you're like, yeah. Got the trailer, got the spot.
Was I drunk?
Huh?
Was I drunk?
Once and then you were sober.
Okay, the drunk one don't count.
The sober one?
Was I hungover?
No.
I don't know.
No.
Maybe you thought I was sober.
I would hope so. We were at fucking work.
Yeah, I was sober.
Yeah, I was like fucking hosting and shit.
Nah, you know what? I do want to get it going. That'd be dope to do a podcast by the fire, the trailer in the back. That's dope. I actually contacted somebody like a month ago to get it fixed.
Fucking Bigfoot shit.
Because it has to get fixed. The trailer has to get fixed.
So he hasn't used it so much it fucking got fucked up.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It's gonna cost a couple $1,000 to get it fixed.
No shit.
Yeah,
bro. Just buy a new one. Buy a used new one.
I haven't looked at them.
Sentimental attachment.
Huh?
Sentimental
I don't got the money to be buying new shit, bro.
I'm not saying new. I just said new used. New to you. Use somebody else.
I'd rather just get mine fixed. We do got memories up in there.
Well, then there you go.
But yeah, you said it. You're gonna go.
No.
You didn't even ask Angie.
We're gonna go.
You didn't even ask her, bro.
She's gonna say yeah because she was supposed to go with us last time.
Oh, so she's already grandfathered in.
Yeah, and she's in the plan and shit. Yeah,
right, for sure. See, when we do it, we'll let you guys know for sure because we're gonna do a podcast.
Wait for the next pandemic and shit. But yeah.
All right. Anything else you want to add, bro?
I don't think so.
Anything else you got to say to somebody out there who's in a similar situation, or to your daughter next year, if she sees this, or not next year, but in the future.
In the future, when she sees it one day.
Yeah, bro.
I don't know, not right now.
Or your old self, a year from now, would you tell yourself you could watch this in a year and?
Not right now. I don't think I have anything specific.
You don't have no message?
Not right now. No. I don't want to come up with some bullshit message that I don't mean either.
Fucking dumb?
Huh? Yeah, it sounds stupid and shit. Yeah, I don't want to sound dumb and fucking I don't mean it. Yeah. I'd rather tell you, like, not right now, I guess.
All right, for sure. I respect it.
Yeah.
All right, bro. Well, hope you guys enjoyed the podcast. You guys got an insight of how Lupe's life has been with his new daughter for the last year.
This was supposed to be the podcast.
Huh?
This wasn't even supposed to be the podcast.
Yeah, but it was good. I enjoyed it.
No, I was just saying. I guess we'll save it for the next time.
We'll save it for the next time.
The topic we're going to talk about.
Yeah. For sure.
Okay.
For sure. You guys check out the next one. Stay tuned. Subscribe, like, comment, all that shit. And put a comment for Lupe. Ask him a fucking question that I didn't ask in this interview. Something you'd like to know about him. He's a mystery man.
I'm an open book.
Yeah.
In Braille. But yeah.
Yeah. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys for checking it out. Appreciate it. Peace.
What's up, y'all?